your message for...
Happy birthday, Rachel. Happy birthday to us. I'm so sad that I missed you, but I'm leaving you this video message so that you can look back on it at any moment when you need this. Today in 2016, you're turning 24. And here in 2024, we made it to 32. I know you are struggling right now. You woke up in a hospital and you feel so alone. So alone that in the wee hours of your 24th birthday, you thought this life wasn't worth living. And I'm here 8 years later telling you your life is so worth living. Right now you feel like you have no one, no purpose in your life. But you do. Your voice is so valuable. Who you are inherently is enough. And you feel like you might not be able to put one foot in front of the other, but you will. You'll figure it out, and you'll still be figuring it out 8 years later. You just learn how to take those steps with more love and more light and more joy. The next 8 years are going to be wild. Your life is going to change in ways you could have never seen coming. You're going to make some of the wildest choices. They're going to seem like they make absolutely no sense. But you're going to choose yourself again and again and again and put yourself and your heart and your emotional self at the forefront. And I'm so proud of you because over the last 8 years, you've overcome some of the hardest things in your life. You're going to choose to get sober because you're going to realize that alcohol is not helping you. You're using it as a way to escape, a way to numb, and to avoid feeling all of the big emotions. You'll realize that you can handle those emotions. You can face scary things, like this moment that you're in right now. It's hard, but it's beautiful. You'll realize that the challenges in life are just part of life, that you can't have the darkness without the light. You'll always be met with challenges, but you can always find the light, and you will. You don't know what your life will look like without alcohol because it's been such a big part of your life. But you're gonna realize that you're so fun even without alcohol. You're gonna be the person dancing at the party before anyone else. You're gonna be the one that's able to have fun in themselves just because you're glad you're alive. I'm so proud of you for getting sober, for choosing yourself, and realizing that you're freaking amazing. You're going to find your way back to yourself, to that little Rachel inside of us, and honor her. That's the thing I've realized in these last 8 years. The thing that has kept us moving forward and making the choices that help us grow is thinking, what would little Rachel want? Tea is going to change your life, and I know that sounds wild and doesn't make any sense, but trust me, it's going to change your life. You're going to start a practice that takes you all the way to Taiwan by yourself. You're going to go so that you can learn to honor that little Rachel. Remember on our birthday when we had a tea party, and that was one of our most cherished birthday memories? You wore the big hats and we drank out of fancy glasses. It's kind of what you're doing at 32, just the grown-up version. That practice is going to be the anchor of your life. You're going to sit every day, and in that, it's going to allow so many changes to happen. You're going to move all the way to the mountains in Colorado. I know, we've never been to Colorado, and you're going to buy a one-way ticket there, having no expectations of what's going to happen, but knowing that you need to be there. You're going to face so many hurdles and people question you. Why are you doing this? You don't need to stay in Colorado. This isn't your place. Keep traveling, go do things. Experience your 20s. But you're going to know in your bones that you need to be there. And that's going to lead you to your husband. Yep, you get married. I know that's something you're craving. You're craving connection, love, and you're going to find it. You're gonna find the deepest, most incredible love that you've ever known with a man that is truly unbelievable. And you'll be so glad that you didn't settle for some of those losers that you were choosing. Because man, you'll laugh like you've never laughed before. You'll go on adventures that you could have never expected. You're also gonna face some challenges. And you're gonna show up in ways you never thought you could. And you're gonna feel so proud of yourself for standing in love and not running away. Your husband's gonna have brain cancer and it's gonna be scary, but you stay and you love more deeply than you've ever loved. That's where I'm at right now. 32 is wild, but you're loving and you're living life in the mountains of Colorado. Your life is filled with beauty. And again, it's this deep honoring of that little Rachel. Remember when we go play at our best friend's house? We'd go in the creek behind the neighbor's house and we just frolic in there and have the most magical time. Feel like little fairies. That's what your life looks like. Constantly going to creeks, getting in cold water, running around in the forest, smelling all of the flowers. You'll see and experience things you never thought you would. And life is beautiful, and you learn how to just be in it, to be present to it, to enjoy it. And again, it feels scary right now, and you don't know how that's gonna happen. You're gonna get there. You're gonna realize that a lot of your challenges come because you were undiagnosed with ADHD. Yeah, at 30, you're gonna find out that you in fact have ADHD, and it's gonna clarify a lot of things. And it's gonna validate your experience as a human and the way that you've moved through the last 30 years of your life. You're also gonna find out that you have endometriosis, and that's why you're always in pain and you're struggling, which does not help your mental health. You're gonna be told many times over along the way that nothing is wrong, but you never give up on yourself. You never do. And you get the answers that you knew were inside. I'm so proud of you because you never ignore your knowing and your trust in yourself. It only grows with each year that passes. I feel so lucky that you kept going. You're gonna leave the fashion industry, you're gonna go into wellness, and you're gonna not know where you're going. And at 32, you still don't really know exactly what path is. You don't have a concrete career path, and that's okay because it's brought you here. You used to love making videos as a kid. You went to school for photography, but your college boyfriend was a lot more interested in the nuances and the gear of photography that you thought because you didn't have that, that meant that you weren't a creative, that you weren't a photographer. But one day you're gonna decide, I'm gonna capture my life. And wow, it's like that piece of us that always wanted to just capture the beauty and the moments of life gets to be honored. And in doing that, you share the most incredible stories. You share your life. And life is magical and special. And what a gift that you get to let others into it, to share your husband's story, to share the journey that you're on, and to be vulnerable and honest and share the truth of what life looks like for you. Turning 24, I thought it was gonna be magical. And it's a rough start, but it gets better. It truly gets better. Just wait and see and watch your unbelievable life unfold. You are incredible. You are not alone. You have value. You have a purpose. Your voice matters. And you are so perfectly perfect as you are. May we continue to only have the most magical birthday celebrations for the rest of our life, because we are special and we deserve to feel loved and be loved, and we are. Happy birthday.